this is Grillian. Welcome to episode 19 of my Let's Play Total War Warhammer 3, where we are playing as the Iron Dragon. Okay, so we have a snake down here and the turtle gate up here. I am tired of these Kurgan. Oh, the dragon gate too. So we can claim all three gates. They're actually worth claiming, I think. This region here brings us into contact with the Oracles of Tzeentch, which I don't really want to deal with the Oracles of Tzeentch yet, although they do have... They're one of many, like Obby Faction has to, other than the Ice Court. So we might have to deal with them eventually. But this one up here, like I already have something to do in this area, and this is a pretty built-up region. And I kind of looked into the Kurgans. If you just attack them, you know, when they're up around here, and beat them down, then they don't build up. You knock it down at like 20% per like little army you kill. So my goal is to clear out this area and then go just conquer this northern region. And that is the plan. And we need to do it fast. Because, quite frankly, we're rather battered. And we don't have a lot of time before our next jumping into chaos. You could be the army I leave in the north. In which case, we actually need to work on getting that taken care of. I've also decided I don't really like these people in the army. They produce money. They can assassinate. So, like, I need you for the moment just because we're building up. But I think I'm going to remove them from the armies.
Iron Dragon.
I also realized that these, because when we fought the last battle, like, these weren't very useful for what I need him to do. Like, they're really useful getting to that 3-stage battle, but then they did, like, nothing. They just got stomped on. So, I think I'm going to trade these for these guys. Those were the changes after going into chaos, and I don't want to deal with this anymore, so we're going to come up here and we're just going to conquer this region and leave one army to deal with that. And then that means that I don't really need an army here, as long as Tzeentch doesn't conquer them or something. So we can take the Snake Gate, and then just, and the Turtle, maybe the Dragon, and get all 3 of the gates, and then just beat up Kurgan armies and save a lot of trouble. Okay, so that's the plan that I currently have going. And then, what I'm thinking is, there are a bunch of, like, destroyed properties back in this area. And we could, like, I'd much prefer to fight ogres, because they are not that hard to fight. Other than the mammoth guys, those guys kind of suck. But we can build armies that can go take on the mammoths. So I think I'm going to leave you out too, because he can do the spells and stuff eventually. Like, I already spend more time doing his spells than yours anyways half the time. So that, I think, is the way to go. Now you, I don't necessarily need to go into chaos if I want to send the other person into chaos.
A gift from my ancestors.
So we'll need 1 in chaos and 1 out.
I have a strange hunger.
You
Service is every Cathayan's duty.
could try one of these.
Serve and honor
I don't think we should have more than 1 of those. But it gives us another unit. Oh wait, we already have 1. Never mind.
To the iron wind.
Duh. Okay, so we need to clean this up. We need to take some gates. And get some stuff done. You.
It is mine. by blood right.
You'll have plenty of cannons.
The dragon-blooded.
So you can actually claim those 3 and give her that, although she doesn't have any reductions. Still, we're making a ton of gold. We'll be okay. Can I make any more gold?
Lord of all. Who calls?
Nope. Kind of surprised Hawkland still exists with one, but...
There is a
Okay,
way.
come over here.
War is duty. Study.
Some of these seem to be replenishing faster than others. Oh, we need to get rid of that bad.
Zhao Ming.
He needs to sit in a city and get rid of that. Okay, I like it on gold for the moment. So clear this away as quickly as we can. Be good if we could hit them on our next turn. Okay, so we have that, which gives us 1 too much yen.
Dragon-blooded Shuganda.
Oh, Xiangyang worships me. My domain.
Why can't I?
Mine.
Okay.
There are greater threats upon my
I don't know that I love
approach.
this guy, but it was like his first unit, so I'm not going to get rid of it yet.
The celestial blacksmith. Driven by rage.
What do you have? Like these, I think we'll be fine to take this.
Strike off the head.
We need to clean this up.
Shugengan Lord.
Okay. Wow, it's like you just lose your whole army. No, well, we're gonna fight. Oh, there's more armies here than I thought. There's like a 3rd army. Okay, well, if there's a 3rd army,
Child
it'd be
of
really good to
Yin,
like bring in
Lord
more.
of Yin and Yang.
I'd love to send you up there, but they're still sitting there. Oh, they claim the Dragon Gate.
Natural authority. Power in the
Well, next
blood.
turn you'll come to there.
Iron Dragon.
I doubt they'll attack me, but they might. If they do, we'll fight it. See if there's anything super cool to get. Like, getting rid of the reduction would be good. Oh, I want that. 20 plus forward save is really good.
Must never stand still.
Okay, here. Grab a Yang.
Astral man solve the celestial call.
And you guys learn to spread control because
Heavens.
we'll need your help to control that region probably.
Fire and metal.
Okay.
In dragon
In the
fire,
turn.
you shall burn.
I could have maybe won that. If my army wasn't already pretty beat, I would have gone for it. But we were pretty beat up. I don't want to lose this army. I want to be able to go right into chaos. Okay, so I'm going to withdraw.
Supreme recklessness.
They can come and get me if they want. Definitely get the Celestial Dragon Guard so I can actually maybe defend you if you get attacked.
My sibling's scorn is
Okay, now they're not together.
I yearn to return to my forge.
Okay.
Offspring of dragons. Power is my birthright. Windshaper. Celestial.
There are no armies around here. I'm gonna come grab this and start building it. It produces gold, which is great.
The ever watchful
And
Qianqi's deception.
we will colonize that.
Master of Feng Shui.
Okay. Terracotta Graveyard's been busted again.
Get out of my mind.
Okay. Let's do this.
Retribution!
Okay, I think I can afford to just win.
Iron and fire!
And I'm gonna take the 4% recovery.
Quiet.
They're both in force march. I don't think I'll lose anyone.
We shall prevail.
I'll be sad if I do. Okay, I didn't lose anyone. So we can just take the gold.
Threat now.
You need to force march back here and get rid of that trait.
Child
Okay, you.
of the Nine.
You have 20 man. I don't know that you have the best front line, but you don't really need it for what I'm going to have you do.
It shall please the dragons. We must be tireless. Sent by
And I'm going
my
to send up a
house.
second army to help you.
The celestial wind is
We'll
mine
bring
to
her
command.
up when she gets a little bit stronger.
The dragon blooded.
Basically, we'll give her those units. Which means I don't really need you here anymore.
I have endured worse.
This is my most prosperous region. You just come and make money.
Celestial ancestors.
Ruler
I also
of
think
the
that I'm
sky
done with you.
rule.
He can do all the magic. I'll give him another spell maybe immediately.
Why hurry?
Later, I said.
Oh, apparently not yet. Okay.
Alchemist.
I want him to have the armor, because I want him to be, like, unstoppable. And I want him to have Scarred Vet. So we'll start taking that next time. And he's spending a lot of time in Chaos, so a lot of station may also be important. As he's not getting any recovery now, but once he gets in the city, he should get it pretty quickly.
Natural authority.
Okay. Now, I could burn these cities to the ground. I don't know that Zine should come and replenish them, but if they did, that would suck. So I think just leaving them as random chaos, it won't bother us, or won't be able to easily take the gate is the way to go.
Child of the
So
Night.
next turn, you can march over and hand her that, and then maybe sit
Celestial
at the gate.
ancestors.
It'll be a little bit cheaper to have you at the gate.
The dragon blooded.
One of the gate buildings does a big cost reduction. So, skill points. Boost income, because we're just going to make money with them. She can't apparently get out, though.
Forged in fire.
You
Guided
make your way
by
up here.
celestial wind.
Unappealing.
That's not us.
Eyes upon
You also make your way up.
the heart reveals itself.
Natural authority.
Okay,
Alchemist of the house.
you're
of
fine.
Secrets.
We have a commandment. Let's see, we can get growth and construction costs, which would be good. Negating corruption, but it's already going down pretty fast. We'll go for the growth. I need to just get it big enough to hold off armies. And then I can put some troops there so that if Zinch does come up, we can try to hold off Zinch. You. I don't know that we desperately need that. But whatever, sure. we have gold. So we will conquer that region. That gives us a whole nother province. We'll leave an army to just run around beating up chaos, and then we can come into the mountains. Because I've decided, I talked about not going into the mountains, but there's too much whack-a-mole to not go into the mountains. We need to expand so that we can deal with these groups. Jade warriors or peasant archers. We gotta have a good front line. Let's add more archers. As long as you don't get ambushed, you're great. Cool. -5 corruption is wonderful wherever it chooses to do that. You haven't claimed the gate yet, have you? Nope.
Natural authority. Many feet, one purpose.
You run north.
Child of the Nine, Wind Shaper.
You
Many
come and
feet,
give her a bunch of
one
units.
purpose.
Shreds to be one short. Okay, you. So I can buy another one of these big guys. They, I think, look like they'll do good, and it helps me with against the. Like if you look at them, they have a good armor. They have a lot of hit points when they're healed. They're armor-piercing armored. They do magic weapon damage, so that should be good against demons and stuff that have physical resistances because they have magic damage. They do huge weapon damage, and they're pretty fast at 48. I mean, if I need them to get away or get two people,
Zhao Ming,
it should be able to do
where
it.
is my love?
Alchemist of Shangyang.
Just make your way into here. So I think the terracotta soldiers will be fun. Okay, you need one more unit. Is there anything you can buy that's worthwhile? Nothing takes. I'm just gonna use her to come up here and do that, and then we'll bring her down.
Natural
So
authority.
Snake Gate. We can do the upkeep production, or we can do the growth and replenishment rate. I think the growth and replenishment rate is better.
Chosen by the celestial dragon.
You come over here and check this out.
I stand ready.
You come over here and just check out what's around. Next turn we'll get the Turtle Gate. Doesn't look like
I
they have
can
anyone that will
visualize
compete for
it.
that. And so we could come up and get Terracotta Grave, again and give it to them. Maybe I'll do that with you after you get the troops.
Descended from celestial glory.
That gives you a lot of cannons. But I think that's okay. I'm not sure about this unit. The problem with this unit is this augment is only like 45 meters around it. And so that's not super good. Bombardment. That sounds fun. Oh, maybe the bombardment and stuff will make it more interesting.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
You come and make me money.
I seek
Because that's all I really need is money to fund my war efforts. Okay. You're a little bit shy, but at least you're getting recovery.
The Dragon Blooded.
Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. You're an alchemist. You already have that boosted. Don't care about the outpost because we can only get it with, I think, allies, and the only one I'm allied with is myself, basically. So I could use it to make the troops I can already make. Maybe there's some other function it serves. If so, feel free to let me know. I haven't bothered to look into it enough to know more, as I don't care. If I wanted to play Kislev, I'd be playing Kislev. You're 30th level. You're now a 30th level person hanging out. being an assassin now and again.
Metal and fire.
Okay, you can get in.
Child of the Nine.
Okay, you
The celestial dragon.
hand off those units.
Lord of Yin and
And
Yang.
then you are gonna march
Redouble
north
your
to help
speed. Beyond reason.
in the war.
Beyond sanity.
And you
Erect
can
a
hang out in...
shrine to
Oh
our
wait,
ancestors.
no, you want to come here and regrow that. We can sell it back to them. This is already size 2. 3 Jade Warriors, 2 Peasants, 2 Halberds, 2 Archers, 2 Crossbows, an Astromancer, 1 Celestial Dragon, 1 Celestial Crossbow, and 2 Horses. 2 Horsies. Okay, you.
The dragon blooded. It shall be effortless.
You can see it goes up.
They will know.
It goes up like 8% a turn. And I think if anytime we defeat like one of these little armies, it knocks 20% off. So if we just leave an army here that runs around every 2 turns or so, knocking off an army,
Child of the
then
Nine.
we will quickly... corruption here is a lot worse. Wow. Negative 300 growth. So maybe here we start with the corruption. It also does 1% less. So maybe next turn this will only be 7%? I wonder if we could get it down to 6%. Oh, okay, so that will make it even easier to keep them suppressed. So that's good. You get out of that. Step into here.
Domain. Mine.
3 turns. You need to recruit a unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another big guy?
The honor of service.
These guys also they run out of arrows in those battles. These guys don't need arrows. And he casts more, he will be like all I need for magic. We lose a little bit of speed without that girl. Which, I mean, oh, she also had I think the other stuff too. But I think having another, like someone who's actually going to help in those big battles is more useful. So we have at least 2 turns for that. We have at least 4 turns before we can move. So hopefully we have a few more turns before Urson howls. Because I do want to be
Celestial ancestors.
in as quickly as possible. So we'll smack down Red Fortress. We might be able to take that with 1 army, but we can send in 2 for funsies. And then we'll just capture the other 2 and leave 1 army to just fight. And the other one can then head south and either claim some of these lands or go after Gold Tooth or whatever the ogre guy is. Maybe get rid of a competitor.
Always.
And that when we get like 2 or 3 more regions, we might be able to get like a whole nother built up army to go help. Or put like an army around here to like guard our lands here. Because the wall can only do so much. Okay, so the heroes are done.
Heaven's servant.
I think holding this region will produce a fair amount of gold for us. It'll give us more agent opportunities, and we can just stop the Kurgan threat with 1 army. And the Kurgan, these small Kurgan armies aren't much. I mean, it's conceivable we could get like a half stack or so that can take those with 15 units, and then send like a full army down. No. Because then we could send 2 armies into the mountains and leave 1 up here. So,
Born to rule.
you're going to get 1 more turn before I go in.
Wind shaper. Shameless absurdity.
Oh, we get the word save.
An offense to my bloodline.
Yes, it is removed. So that will be huge. Being faster, not spreading a plague. Plague duration plus 5 turns. I mean, that's horrifying. Some of the plagues suck.
The dome of fates feels a frisson of power in the air. The god bear will howl again, its pain ripping the fabric of reality, creating rifts once more.
Okay, so... it's an ambush. I hate ambushes. We probably win. How are we looking on time? I mean, this army has a bunch of good units, so we'll try and fight it. They just always attack my peasants. At least I don't have cannons in this army, and those are just useless. In an ambush, just drop them and try to run away, and then see how that works for you, I guess.
We face only fools, selfish,
You also don't know how long it's going to take before you can start turning
Cathay's
around.
resolve shall overcome.
Sometimes it takes a while. Come on, I need to be able to, like, fight those saber-tooths that are going to come at me, or Mornfang. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, slow motion. Blah. Okay, all of you guys form up here. All of you come here. All of you run, 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 run. Run. We can... I don't know why I did slow motion. You go kill some Noblars. Don't fight them. Don't fight them.
Dragon God, Sinyang sends us.
Don't fight them. Run away.
Seeking Cathay's foes, march in order the ranks.
Sound the retreat!
Okay, our archers are getting separated. Look, he already broke. Peasant archers. Both 2 peasant archers broke. You suck.
Marching as a one.
Overwhelm the celestial faithful! They will perish!
No mind shall
Okay, the 3 of you that still exist,
anything
start firing and try to kill their general. Why not?
we must overcome. Whatever is reserved fire. Attack in unison.
What is this?
Dragon God, fight as one.
Fight in harmony. Harmonious harmony.
Okay, now my archers are back in.
All in formation. March in order the ranks.
Why are some of you still fighting over here?
Dragon's protector. Heading out. Never conquered.
Dragon God, for the Emperor
They're man-eaters.
as one.
You guys
Your faithful. Defend the realm. Attack
kill the man-eaters.
done.
This is just a matter of how many peasant archers were we going to lose, or in this case peasant spearmen, before our army dealt with it. We would have had a much worse, multiple saber tusks. But no, man, no Mornfang. I'm surprised. We should be seeing Mornfang soon. If I'm running around with my top units, they're going to be getting there soon too. Maybe because it was an ambush, we got a lighter force. Maybe I just am expecting the ramp up too quickly. 1% is lame. Give me
their
gold.
death.
Okay. Is there another banner? You know, we have a lot of these. I would really like to get to the point where we reduce 5% off of them. Stocking. Eh. Plus 10 armor for Celestial Dragon Guards. That would be really good. We'll do that. And let me find one Yang guy and give them the boot.
All wisdom.
You're Yen. You're Yang.
The celestial court.
Okay,
Shogun Lord reporting.
like this would be really good. But I think the growth is more important.
Celestial ancestors. Our ancestors would lament
You're
this.
still not full. Where's my other army?
Dragon-blooded Shogunga. A thoughtful
I
maneuver.
thought I had moved there last time. Okay, so next turn we'll go out.
Shogun
For some reason I thought it was this turn.
reporting.
And we'll take Dragon Crossroad, hopefully, and maybe kill off some Kurgans. Which should... Okay, we're down to 7%. And that could get us down to 6. But I don't think I need it at the moment.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Now, I do think I want to sell Terracotta Graveyard.
Bend to Cathay's will.
Oh, if I want to sell it, don't do that.
Celestial ancestors.
The city of smoke is
Would you
poised
like to
maintain
have
its might.
Terracotta Graveyard back? That sounds lovely.
Very well.
I made 14,000 off of that.
Descended
You
from celestial glory.
Can come in here.
I will
That will be good. Go up to 3,600.
Child of the Nine. The dragon-blooded.
Oh, that area apparently is super... Oh, that's right, it has like massive corruption.
The Iron
You.
Dragon.
Probably will need to wait a full turn. Maybe I can force march into... There's like a one that appears down here. I might be able to force march into Mines of Nanying to give them one more turn of recovery.
Natural authority. Erect a shrine to our ancestors.
Then we can go from there. So we're going to conquer this, and then we'll start bringing our way south. We're harmonized. Any quick deals that can be made. Ooh, we got some trade. I'm going to start with you,
Common cause shall benefit the world. I honor
because I
you.
just want trade deals. And in theory... Okay, that leaves one other group.
Cathayans think they know everything, but they got no guts.
Come on, you can do better than that. Apparently not quite that much better than that.
That'll do the job.
Okay, so that gets us more trade every turn. We can't afford to actually build up that third army. Or if we did, it would have to be like a
Celestial
non-full army.
ancestors.
You might be able to take Red Fortress on your own, because Red Fortress does not actually have a good garrison.
I will be obeyed.
We could go take this turn. No, you're still way beat up. Okay. Who gets a skill point? You. Stop getting ambushed.
A gift from the
Ambushes are terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be terrible that way. And finding those little armies will hopefully produce enough money to mostly pay for it. Not yet. We don't want to go to war with them until it is time to go to war with them. Oh, this is a joke. I'm not going to give you cargo. Well, no, I'm not going to give you cargo. You suck too much for that. I could take the decisive victory, but we're so much better off just fighting it that I kind of have to fight it. This is like not a threat. They're kind of annoying. They can be shot fast. You can get shot fast. Okay. You are waiting for cats, and you are waiting for cats, because there will be cats. Cats are coming. And you two will also. We're going in a box because cats are coming. Whatever. Box it up, dude.
Crossbowmen.
Wait, you want to be on this side.
Archers.
Okay, cool. Because that's where they're going to come from. And you can just hang out in the middle. This will be pretty easy. And we do have our summoned unit, too. Okay, so you get close to the point where we can actually start firing, we will.
Crossbowmen.
I just want to kill these cats. They're the annoying ones. So they can walk into my summoned unit.
Minds as one. Move as wind.
Okay, that means that you can come around here. You can move this way. You guys can go that way.
Archers!
With pride.
Shenyang's faithful! Harmonious wrath!
Dragon Guard. Guided by ancestors.
The personification of a law.
Repositioning.
Stone and steel.
Jade warrior!
Kill that.
Peasant archers.
You guys kill there. Okay, you come in here.
Order and balance.
We need to speed this up because that worked out just fine. He's getting a couple decisive victories under his belt. They are getting man-eaters. They don't have... But if they don't bring a lot more, then we're going to be fine. I do think that in the very near future, they're going to bring more. Not to mention random demon armies running around the world. 5% is pretty good. 265 gold is not very good. So we'll go with that. Okay, we did not get the
Iron Dragon.
the portal this turn. So we can pop into here.
Blacksmith.
They may not be entirely full. One unit may be empty. But that's okay if it's only one unit.
Shogungan Lord
Okay.
reporting.
You
Spill
come here.
their vile blood.
Just
We
win.
will bring order.
We're gonna take the percentage because we want to do this fast.
I will be obeyed.
And then occupy that.
Of the Empire.
And yeah, 20%. So
Dragon-blooded Shogungan. There is merit in this.
you come into here. Next turn you should be able to get to Red Fortress.
Serve and honor your ancestors.
Should I give them a random archery unit just cause? Like, that seems kind of pointless. But everything is this is going to take too long. If you can get down to Iron Storm,
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
that would be good. Okay, you.
Power in the blood. A
Get
gift
replenishment.
from my ancestors.
Now we can bring both armies to bear against that last city. That would be fine. There's another Kurgan army.
Bereft of all wisdom. I can
You
visualize.
come kill this Kurgan army outside your wall. You have Zinch looking at us. I don't like that.
Dragon-blooded
Okay,
Shogungan.
you. I mean, if I sent you up and gave you like a 15-man force, you should be able to hold all this. Then I could send these other two down.
Sent by our ancestors.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring
Adorn
you
my
up.
chamber in finery.
Because I want these other two armies to go in the mountains. If we're gonna go for Goldtooth, which I think wiping out the ogres shouldn't be too hard, maybe wrong, but it's my hope, then I think that's the way to go. So that's nicely balanced so far.
Alchemist of Shanghai.
You're fine. You have no reason to be standing right there. Well, we're about to get
Guided by
serious
celestial wind.
problems. So you guys need to come up.
Consulting ancient maps. Heaven
Should have
showed the
moved you
way.
before.
After I have consulted my texts.
We'll have to kill probably with one of our armies the portal that's going to appear there. And there's like a portal I think that appears here and another one that appears somewhere down here. It kind of seems like there's like one portal for most regions.
Shaper
Although I
of
guess my
the
main
Earth
one has
wind.
like two in the region. Okay. So we're actually going to end here. We've started our conquest. We're at 40. We're over our time. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it below. I feel stronger about the army going in. I really love these rockets. And in an open field battle, which we'll have, they're really great. But in the big epic battles that you have to do at each area, they kind of suck. And so I kind of think this is the way to go. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it below. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Adios.